The spark of a dream. Imagine a kid in Chicago, headphones on, scribbling rhymes in a notebook while the city hums around him. That's you, Kanye West, long before the world knew your name. You're not just another dreamer, you're a kid with a fire in your soul, a vision so big it feels like it could burst out of you. The streets of Chicago's South Side aren't easy, poverty, struggle, and doubt linger like shadows, but you've got something brighter. A spark. A belief that your music, your voice, could change everything. Before we dive into this incredible journey, if you're inspired by stories of stars who rise against all odds, hit that subscribe button and stick around until the end. You're about to see Kanye West in a way you never have before. You grow up in a modest apartment, raised by your mom, Donda, a woman whose love and wisdom become your foundation. She's a professor, a beacon of knowledge, and she sees something in you, a relentless creativity, a mind that doesn't stop. You're barely a teenager when you start making beats, teaching yourself on a cheap keyboard, layering sounds late into the night. School? It's fine, but music is your oxygen. You're that kid who's always humming, always dreaming, always chasing something bigger. By high school, you're already producing tracks for local artists, your name buzzing in Chicago's underground rap scene. You're not just talented, you're hungry. You drop out of college, not because you don't value education, but because your dream is louder than any lecture hall. You tell your mom you're going to make it, and she believes you. That faith, that unbreakable bond, becomes your anchor. Then comes the first big break, producing for artists like Jay-Z at Rockefeller Records. You're in the studio, pouring your heart into beats, proving you're more than just a producer. You're a visionary. But the industry doesn't see it yet. They want to keep you behind the scenes, crafting hits for others. You know you're meant to shine. You fight for your chance. And in 2004, the college dropout drops like a bomb on the music world. Tracks like Jesus Walks and Through the Wire aren't just songs, they're stories of faith, grit, and survival. You recorded Through the Wire with your jaw wired shut after a near-fatal car accident, turning pain into art. Who does that? You do. You're not just making music, you're rewriting what hip-hop can be. You blend soul samples with raw honesty, speaking to the underdog in everyone. The world listens. The Grammys come calling. You're not even 30, and you're a global name. But what makes this moment so powerful isn't just the success, it's the heart behind it. You dedicate your wins to your mom, to Chicago, to every kid who's ever been told their dreams are too big. But this is just the beginning. What happens next takes your journey to a whole new level. The heart of a visionary. You're Kanye West, standing tall in a world that's just beginning to catch up with your vision. The college dropout put you on the map, but you're not here to stay in one place. You're driven by something deeper, a need to create, to inspire, to leave a mark that lasts. The spotlight's on you now, but it's your heart, your relentless passion, that keeps you moving forward. Your second album, Late Registration, drops in 2005, and it's a game changer. You're not just making music, you're crafting a masterpiece. You team up with John Bryan, blending lush orchestras with gritty hip-hop, creating something that feels both timeless and brand new. Songs like Gold Digger climb the charts, but it's Hey Mama that hits the hardest. It's a love letter to your mom, Donda, the woman who raised you, believed in you, and taught you to dream without limits. You pour your soul into every lyric, singing about her strength, her sacrifices. When you perform it, your voice cracks, and the crowd feels it, a son's gratitude, raw and real. But your vision stretches beyond music. You're a creator in every sense, and you're already dreaming bigger. You launch Good Music, your own label, to lift up other artists. You see the spark in people like John Legend, Common, and later Kid Cudi, and you give them a stage to shine. That's the Kanye the world doesn't always see, the mentor who believes in others, who knows what it's like to be underestimated and wants to change that for someone else. Then there's fashion. You're sketching designs, dreaming of runways, even when the industry scoffs. They call you just a rapper, but you don't care. You intern at Fendi, soaking up knowledge, studying the craft like it's your next album. When you launch Yeezy, it's not just a brand, it's a revolution. Those sneakers don't just sell out, they redefine streetwear, blending art and culture in a way only you could. You're not following trends, you're creating them, proving that a kid from Chicago can change the game in any arena. Your faith keeps you grounded through it all. You're unafraid to talk about God, to weave spirituality into your music. Jesus Walks wasn't just a hit, it was a statement, a reminder that faith can carry you through anything. You're not perfect, you'd laugh at the idea, but you're real. You give back quietly, through the Donda West Foundation, funding scholarships and programs for kids with dreams like yours. You're building schools, supporting communities, showing that success means nothing if you don't lift others up. But life isn't all highs. When your mom passes in 2007, it shakes you to your core. The pain is unbearable, but you channel it into 808s and Heartbreak, an album that's as raw as it gets. You strip away the bravado, singing about loss, love, and vulnerability. It's a risk, hip-hop doesn't do this, but you don't care about the rules. You're hurting, and you let the world see it. That honesty changes music, inspiring a generation of artists to open up, to feel, to heal through their art. The critics keep coming, the doubters keep doubting, but you keep creating. You turn pain into purpose, setbacks into comebacks. You're not just surviving, you're redefining what it means to be a star. And just when the world thinks they've seen all you've got, you're ready to show them there's so much more. A legacy of light. You're Kanye West, and you've built a legacy that's bigger than fame. You're not just a name on a marquee, you're a force, a creator who dares to dream beyond the horizon. Your albums, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Yeezus, The Life of Pablo, aren't just music, they're seismic shifts in culture. You paint with sound, blending genres, breaking rules, and showing the world what happens when you refuse to be boxed in. Every beat, every lyric, is a piece of your soul, a testament to a kid from Chicago who never stopped believing. But it's not the awards or sold-out shows that define you. It's your heart. You're the guy who stops to talk to fans, who shares your struggles so others feel seen. You're the dad who beams when you talk about your kids, the husband who loves with everything you've got. You face storms, public criticism, personal heartbreak, but you rise every time, turning pain into purpose. That's what makes you shine. You're not afraid to be human, to show the world that even stars have scars. Your Sunday service performances are proof of that light. You bring people together, blending gospel and hip-hop in a way that feels like a warm embrace. It's not just a show, it's a movement, a reminder that faith and love can heal, can unite. You stand on stage, surrounded by a choir, and it's like you're channeling something bigger than yourself. You're giving back, not just to the world but to your roots in Chicago, supporting schools, funding dreams, and showing kids they can be anything. Your impact stretches far beyond music and fashion. You're a visionary who inspires others to think bigger, to create without fear. When you launched Yeezy, you didn't just make sneakers, you built a cultural phenomenon, proving that creativity has no limits. You've taken risks that others wouldn't, spoken truths others shy away from, and through it all, you've stayed true to your core, your faith, your family, your belief in what's possible. As you stand in the spotlight, you're still that kid from the South Side, scribbling rhymes, dreaming of something greater. Your journey isn't about perfection, it's about resilience, about turning every setback into a stepping stone. You remind us that dreams don't have to stay dreams, that heart and hustle can change the world. That's the light behind your smile, the fire that keeps burning, the love that keeps you grounded, the faith that keeps you soaring. But every light casts a shadow. Want to understand the challenges behind Kanye's journey? Click on our next video to explore the other side of his story, the struggles behind the star. What about you? What part of Kanye's story hit you the hardest? Maybe it's his courage, his creativity, or the way he keeps rising. Drop it in the comments, we're dying to hear what moved you.